Yes, that is infinitity, as in titties for infinity. How's everybody doing? Yay! Very good. So I'm going to start off with a question for just the gentlemen in the room. Anybody else obsessed with wedding cakes? See, I know I'm going to find more men that like wedding cakes than you would think because the show Cake Boss exists.
Yeah!
Got one. But yeah, that show's not made for women. It is just 7 sweaty dudes from Jersey talking about how classic piping is really going to bring the cake together. It's not for me, guys. That's for you. My favorite kind of wedding cakes are succulent wedding cakes, which are basically just 3-tiered white cakes with tiny cactuses on them. Because nothing says a moist dessert like a desert plant. I love it. I love the irony in that. But I worry a little bit talking about like, oh, I love wedding cakes. I worry that people are gonna think I'm that girl that's obsessed with getting married, and I'm not. I just want a wedding. There's a difference. There's a difference between a binding legal contract and a party where I'm the princess. You know? And that's what I want to be. I can't help it. Disney planted that beast inside of me. Like that wasn't a choice. But it is also, I think because I never got my quinceañera. Which, like, I get it. Every time I tell that joke, I immediately feel the confusion. And that's exactly what my Cuban mother wants you to think. That was her plan. Mommy, if we're from Cuba, then why do we look like this? IGG. It's because our family is originally from España. That's why we have blonde hair and blue eyes. I have brown hair and your blonde hair comes out of a box, Annie. It just sounds like white supremacy wrapped in Cuban flag. And that's because that's what it is. No, she did such a good job of like distancing me from Cuban culture, of making me American, that to this day, I cannot tell you the difference between the Puerto Rican and the Cuban flag. They are the same flag except the blue and the red are switched. It's a trap. Bullshit. But yeah, Mom messed me up just a little bit. Mom getting a little bit of mommy issues. Luckily, I don't have any daddy issues though, because my dad was never there. Nobody to have any issues with. Here's the thing. Real quick favor. Never let my daddy hear that joke, guys. Because like I saw an opportunity and I was like, oh, that's a good joke. But if he hears that, he will be so sad. So just keep it between us. Don't let him know. Speaking of daddy issues, I got a sexy tattoo on my hip. I got it when I was 19 when I was studying abroad in London. And isn't that the most punchable sentence? Right? Like I have so many like memories and stories that I want to share, but as soon as I'm like, when I was studying abroad in London, you know? And I deserve it. It's because I didn't earn it. It was given to me by parents. Anything given to you by parents, punch in the face. But yeah, I got it when I was 19 in London, and I wanted to commemorate the fact that I was studying my art. I was pursuing acting in the historical city of London. I was going to get a quote from the play that started it all. Arthur Miller's The Crucible? That was my brilliant idea. And so I got Abigail, a 13-year-old child written by a 50-year-old man, her immortal words emblazoned on my hip. Y'all ready for it? A wild thing may say wild things. Because I was wild. But here's the thing, guys. It's been roughly a decade since then. And I'm not taking good care of my skin. And so the tattoos kind of melted. A little bit. Like, you know those like Pinterest craft project with crayons with a hairdryer? That's my body. So now instead of looking like a wild thing may say wild things, kind of looks like a mild thing may say mild things. Which is actually kind of perfect. Like, I thought I was going to have to spend $750 to get this girl covered up. I had no idea she was going to grow old with me. Thank you guys. My name is Katie.